London, you were awesome. We'll be back. And I started thinking about all the things that we didn't get to do while we were there. And so I've created a list of the things that we did not get to do. So I definitely have to come back. Oh, today's the day we are leaving. We're going back to Arizona in the United States. We have so enjoyed our time here and we will miss it, but I know I'll be back for sure. I don't know when, but I will be back. And now I'm just trying to figure out how I got all my stuff here because I can't seem to fit it all back in my suitcases. All right, I did it. 8 days in London, 2 carry-ons, one being just a small suitcase and a backpack. I have such a huge blister on my pinky toe. Oh my goodness gracious. It hurts so bad, but I'm just pushing through. I'll miss the tube. I always fly the coachiest of all the coach seats on the plane. And I'm usually in group 9, the last to board, and I'm perfectly fine with that because I don't want to be standing in the queue to get on a plane to sit longer. I am happy just sitting out here rather than in a cramped seat on the plane early. Bye, London. You were awesome. We'll be back. Hi friends, it's Arizona Casey and I am back in Arizona from our trip to London. What an amazing adventure we had. It was incredible and I enjoyed sharing our time there with all of you. So thanks for tuning in. We've been back for about a week now and it was a struggle at first. I really missed being in London. I enjoyed it so much. And I started thinking about all the things that we didn't get to do while we were there. And so I've created a list of the things that we did not get to do. So I definitely have to come back. Now, I did have quite an ambitious list. I made I think it was 6 pages long. I made up a very ambitious list of things that I wanted to do while we were there, knowing that we most likely would not get to everything. And like I told the kids, I said, just because I have stuff on the list doesn't mean that we have to rush here and rush there and rush all over the city trying to do all the things. If we're having fun in a certain spot, we're gonna stick around and do more in that area. But I did have the list just to fall back on in case we did have the time to do it. So first off, I want to address going to the National Gallery. I would have loved, I really regret not going in. I saw that line and thought, there's no way that I don't want to waste the whole day just standing in line to get inside. We did have reservations and I didn't realize that there was a separate line for people with the reservations. So I wish I had pursued that, but I didn't, so I'll just have to go back. Another thing I wish I had done was research better the closing times of the museums in Greenwich. They all closed at 3:30 that day. And so we were literally racing through each of the museums, especially since I got us lost. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a little lost right now. I wish that I had researched better the closing times. Normally they're open until 5, but on that Wednesday that we were there, they did close early at 3:30. Also, we were planning on staying late. We thought we would stay at the museums until 5 and then we would go and grab a bite to eat at a restaurant and then we would take the Uber boat back to close to our hotel so we could see the sights of London all lit up at night. But then when we found out the museums closed at 3:30, we were like, well, what are we gonna do now? So that's why we decided to go ahead and take the DLR back to Canary Wharf and then jump on the tube back to our hotel. And I hope everybody knows, well, you don't know my sense of humor, so you probably thought I was serious. I was completely joking about the men of Canary Wharf. Yes, there were a ton of men at Canary Wharf. Okay, ladies, if you are here in London, I know if you're single and you're looking for a man, I know where you can find one. If I were single, well, I am single. If I lived in London and I was looking for a man, Canary Wharf is the place you need to be. My goodness, we got stuck being in Canary Wharf at 5 o'clock, and we had just gotten off the DLR. We were taking a connecting ride on the tube to closer to our hotel, and there were men all over the place, men in business suits, men everywhere. If you're single, I can't guarantee they're straight or they're single, but if you are looking for a man, you will find one in Canary Wharf. It's not my goal to send you to Canary Wharf to find a man. That was a joke. So even though we did do 2 of the speakeasies on my list, I had 3 more on my list. I had one, oh no. That was my timer on the stove. I'm giving my mulberry trees a little bit of extra love and watering them, and I set the timer so that I know when to turn the hose off, because I've been known to let it run and I'm a tad forgetful. So yeah, I set the timer. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Let's see. Oh, I was talking about the speakeasies. Those are so fun. And you know, I was traveling with my kids who are 20 and 23. And so I wanted to do something fun for them. And they really like the speakeasies. Ooh, it's heavy. Oh, cool. Check that out. So I had 3 more on my list that we didn't get to, but again, we did a lot during the day, and at night I was just kind of done for. I just could not go any longer. One thing I do want to bring up, I enjoyed the Crossrail Place Garden and the Barbican Conservatory. I enjoyed both of those. But if you are, my dogs were outside and they just came in and now they're lapping water. Sorry for that. If you are in London and you did not get a reservation, I wouldn't fret about it. A reservation to the Barbican Conservatory. Everybody needs to utilize the Crossrail Place Garden in Canary Wharf. It is wonderful. And if I lived there, I would definitely take advantage of how beautiful and quiet it is there. I really enjoyed it, and it's free. It's completely free to the public. So definitely take advantage of that if you're in the area. We have made it to the beautiful Crossrail Rooftop Garden, completely free if you know about it. I think this is a hidden gem. This is a business district, and if I worked in this area, I would be bringing my lunch up here every day. It's so quiet. I did not get to go to Gordon's Wine Bar. I really wanted to go there. I also didn't get to go to the 2 bagel shops on Brick Lane. Every time I passed them, I wasn't hungry, and I thought, oh, there's plenty of time. I'm here for 5 days, and I'll make sure I go there before I leave. Well, time goes by so fast when you're on vacation. And, well, hi there. Kiss. You're a mess. Time goes by so fast when you're on vacation. So if you see something, do it. Just do it. Don't, even if you're not hungry, just do it. How is it?
Amazing. I recommend.
What else did we not do? We did a lot. I'm looking at my list, and we really did a lot. We were walking, not counting the very last day that we were there, but counting from the first day of arrival until, let's see, we arrived on Tuesday. So from Tuesday to Tuesday, I did 58.8 miles. So that was a lot for me. I have arthritis, and I was popping my pain pills and trying to keep up with the kids. But we were just casually walking. It was so easy to walk 7, 8, 9 miles a day because you're looking at the architecture, you're gawking at everything, and it was just very easy to do. Let's see here. What else? What else? Oh, Tower Bridge. I had every intention of taking the tour and going to the top of Tower Bridge. And again, it didn't happen. And we did not get to go to, let's see here. Let me think of the name of the place. My daughter stole one of my pages to take notes for school. Oh, here we go. Mercado Mayfair, the market that was inside an old church. We didn't get to do that, and I really wish that we had been able to. That was one market that I really wanted to see. But yeah, we did a lot. We really did a lot, and I plan on coming back. Thank you for having me. It was wonderful, and I have enjoyed reading all the comments from you, so thank you so much. And thank you for all the suggestions you've made. I did read all of them, and I tried to comment back, or at least acknowledge that I read each and every one of your comments, so thank you so much. Well, I am back in the States, like I said, and it did take me a few days to recuperate from jet lag. It wasn't a bad flight. It's just 10 hours nonstop direct into Phoenix. So it wasn't a bad flight, but I don't know if it's because I'm not young that it was kind of difficult for me, but it did take me a couple of days to catch up and to feel like I was among the living again. But yeah, I'm back, and I'm missing London, missing the UK already, and I hope that the next time I go, I will be able to travel outside of London and see some of the areas that I've never been to. So that's my goal. Well, thanks so much for being here, and I will see you again soon. I wore my fat pants today because I plan on eating plenty of chocolate, and I want there to be plenty of room for me to do so. I was right, the chilies are in the chocolate. There's different flavors. I see jalapeno, salty, señorita, that would be me.